If you have diabetes, you know that having too much sugar in your blood is bad news. You also know that watching what you eat is the best way to lower your blood sugar. To limit how much sugar and easy carbs you eat, to replace that ice cream with Greek yogurt, but you might not know that there are other things you might be doing that are causing your blood sugar to be high. Blood sugar levels can be kept stable in as little as a week by making some simple changes to the way you live, and that can help a lot with avoiding and getting rid of diabetes. So, in this video, we will look at 10 natural ways to lower your blood sugar in 1 week. Lastly, if you stay tuned until the end, we'll give you 2 free gifts. You probably know that you need to keep an eye on your blood sugar, but you might not be aware of how much is at stake. If your blood sugar is too high, it can hurt you in both the short and long run. If you don't take care of high blood sugar for too long, it can lead to a heart attack or stroke, which can sometimes kill you. About 2.2 million people died in 2012 because of high blood sugar, a trend that is getting stronger because of the way people live now. For some, it's fatal, but for others, it turns their lives upside down, leaving people blind, cutting off limbs, and hurting the nerve system. That's creepy. Good news, though. The future can be much better if we make a few good changes. So we've put together a list of 10 of the best natural ways to lower blood sugar. Let's jump into it. Drink water. No matter if you have diabetes or not, water is the best thing to drink. It has no calories or carbs and is important for our bodies to work. Water helps get rid of too much glucose, and if someone is prone to diabetes, it can make them less likely to get it. Many things can affect how much water you need, but most people need at least 2 liters a day. Go for pure water because anything with sugar added will cancel out the benefits, or add some fresh lemon or mint for a boost of antioxidants and healthy phenolic chemicals that are good for people with diabetes. So if you don't drink enough water, this simple change can make a big difference. Give it a week to see how it makes you feel. Get a good night's sleep. Haven't you been sleeping well? It might mess with your blood sugar. You're right, people need sleep, but many of them don't get enough. Not getting enough sleep can do a lot of damage to your body. It makes it hard to concentrate, wears you out physically, and can affect your diabetes. In fact, not getting enough sleep makes you more likely to get diabetes in the first place. One reason is that when you don't get enough sleep, you feel hungrier. Also, it can stop growth hormones from being made and raise the amount of cortisol, changing the way insulin works and making it harder to keep your sugar levels under control in no time. This can turn into a loop that is hard to break. So, how long do you need to sleep? It's different for each person, but 7 to 9 hours is a good range if you can't sleep. It's important to take care of your sleep habit. Here are the things you do every night before bed that can make you sleep worse or better. For example, taking a peaceful bath 90 minutes before bed has been shown to improve the quality of sleep. It's also helpful to block out noise and light. As for cell phones, melatonin, a chemical that helps you sleep, is thought to be made less by phones because of the blue light they give off. Not to mention how late-night news or social check-ins can start new lines of thought. So, make your bedroom a place where you can relax and sleep, and find a way to wind down at night that works for you. And along the same lines, take it easy. Your stress level is another reason why your blood sugar might be high. Hormones are made by your body when you're worried. The main factors that can raise blood sugar are cortisol and glucagon. Stress is a normal part of life, but if you feel worried all the time, you need to do something about it. A good place to start is to deal with the worries that you can control. But you might be stressed out, things you can't change, like the outbreak on the way other people act. The best way to deal with worry is to do something that makes you feel good and need to do something about it. A good place to start is to deal with worries that you can control, but you might be stressed about things you can't change. Try exercising or spending time doing something you really enjoy. In 2017, researchers found that just 8 lessons of mindfulness-based stress reduction made a big difference in how well people controlled their blood sugar and how well they felt in general. Allow yourself time to move on. It might be the best thing you ever spent money on. Next, we'll talk about one of the best ways to ease stress and cut down on diabetes. But first, let's talk about one more way to reduce stress. Asking for help. Don't be shy about asking for help. Ask your family and friends for help if they can. And if you can find a doctor, it can change your life. If not, things that are good can be helpful. Watch a show or read a good book to relax. Train your mind to only think about the present. To sum up, reducing stress has a huge effect on the body, including how it handles glucose and diabetes. Exercise. Exercise is a big part of taking care of diabetes. Along with a healthy diet, it helps you keep your weight in check. Also, it makes you feel less stressed and sleep better at night. The other big reason why exercise is so important is that when you work out, your body uses blood glucose. When you lift weights or exercise, your muscles use up the glucose in your blood. If you work out for about an hour a day, you'll soon notice a change, and it doesn't need to be intense. The effects of a quick walk in the park or an hour of dancing can be big. Get more magnesium and chromium from the food you eat. Minerals are important for keeping everything in balance, and not getting enough magnesium can make you more likely to get diabetes. So, making sure you get enough can help you better control your blood sugar. You can get magnesium for vitamins, whole grains, bananas, beans, leafy greens, tuna, and fish. Chromium also helps keep blood sugar in check. Most natural foods like fruit, nuts, vegetables, whole grains, and some meats have chromium in them. A splash of apple cider vinegar. Everything, including blood sugar, seems to work better when apple cider vinegar is around. In a study that was released in the International Journal of Diabetes, it was found that the chlorogenic acid in apple cider vinegar may help to lower cholesterol, keep blood sugar levels stable, help people lose weight, and lower blood pressure. So how do you use apple cider vinegar? As your first drink of the day, mix a teaspoon with lemon water. Apple cider vinegar can also be a tasty addition to a salad dressing that is safe for people with diabetes. Or you can take it as a supplement pill to get the same amount every time. But taking too much apple cider vinegar with some diabetes medicines can be dangerous. So if you're worried, you should talk to your doctor and don't eat more than 2 tablespoons of it per day. Add some chromium seeds. Since 1500 BC, when they first used in Egypt, fenugreek seeds have been used as a plant medicine. One reason is that they have fiber that dissolves in water. Studies also found that the chemicals in fenugreek seeds greatly lowered HbA1c levels and helped the body use glucose better. How do you eat fenugreek then? You can put them in salads or bake things with them. And another study found that diabetics can benefit from drinking hot water with soaked fenugreek seeds. Who wants to try some fenugreek tea? You might need to eat more fiber. Eating more fiber is one of the best things you can tell a diabetic. Fiber helps the body digest food and is essential for keeping it running well. There are 2 major kinds, those that dissolve in water and those that don't. How do they differ? Water can dissolve fibers that can dissolve in water. When you add water, it turns into a gel, which makes digestion go more slowly. Soluble fiber is what you need to keep your blood sugar under control and keep you full longer. What about fiber that doesn't dissolve? Insoluble fiber helps keep things moving. In other words, insoluble fiber can help if you have trouble going to the bathroom. Insoluble fiber helps clean out the digestive system and keep good bugs alive in the gut. All of these things help your body respond better to glucose. Vegetables, fruit, beans, oats, nuts, and seeds are all good places to get soluble fiber. Limit your carbs. If you have diabetes, you may hear that you should stay away from easy carbs. Most refined wheat, candy, and other foods that don't have much nutrition have this. Complex carbs can be found in the whole grains, so you might want to cut down on the amount of carbs you eat in general. You might want to think about a keto diet. On a keto diet, you eat between 20 and 50 net carbs a day, based on your needs. What does net carbs mean? They are the total amount of carbs minus the fiber. If a food has 15 grams of carbs in total and 5 grams of fiber, it has 10 grams of net carbs. Your blood sugar levels can get better if you eat fewer carbs, but it doesn't have to be a full-on keto diet. Just reducing how many carbs you eat can help. Get rid of some weight. Diabetes is most likely to happen to people who are overweight. In fact, a study from 2006 found that every kilogram of weight people lost cut their risk of diabetes by a huge 16%. Now, we're not talking about diet pills or surgery. It's all about making changes to your habits that help your body work at its best, especially what to eat. Portion control and exercise. The good news is that it doesn't have to be a big deal. You don't even have to give up tasty foods. The opposite, in fact, we're here to help you make things easier, to teach you how to make meals and cook like a restaurant. That not only tastes good, but also gives you more energy and helps you think more clearly, all the while helping your body avoid or lessen the chance of getting diabetes, as well as tips on how to start habits that are good for people with diabetes in ways that work and be kept up for a long time. So begin where you are right now and get action going. Even a 10% change can quickly add up. Lastly, you should always talk to your doctor before making any changes to your lifestyle. Even more so if you have problems with diabetes. For example, controlling blood sugar better can sometimes mean taking less medicine. This is a great step, but it needs help from a doctor, and that's all there is to it. Now you know exactly what you need to do to lower your blood sugar in a week. It is possible to drop your blood sugar naturally, and doing so can give you a lot of power. All you have to do is change your habits. Even though changing habits can take a long time, it's important to keep trying. Be kind to yourself and always be ready to give it another shot. You will see results in the end. We have faith in you and are here to help. So if you like this video and think it helps you, please subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get alerts so you can get more tips for living a healthy life. Thanks for watching and have a great day, everyone.